Hey Scorpios, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Let's see what Spirit has for you for love. What's coming next in love? What's coming your way? Anything Spirit wants to share with me? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody new for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want me to hear today? What is it that you need me to know? Let's see what we have. Salt in your hair, wild heart, uniqueness, and untamed. Nobody is going to take away your spunk. Nobody's going to take away the you that makes you unique. So when you're in a connection, it's really important that you are always yourself. And this person could fall in love with you for that reason. You know, I love your wild heart. I love your passion. I love that you're passionate for life. I love that you're passionate for a certain area of life. So just be yourself. Your uniqueness catches them. I have an aligned romance, a soulmate, pure intentions, and true love. So I'm going to say, it almost felt like I wanted to say finally, because I feel like you've waited. You've waited long enough. Spirit just said, like, for somebody who's been, you know, really just patient. Finally, this kind of aligned energy with your soulmate arrives. Okay, so I'm going to just say it that way. So I'm going to say whoever this is, it's going to be something that's on a spiritual level. And I have the heart-centered mystic, the cosmos made of the stars, and a light leader. I feel like it was sent from the heavens above. You know, this love feels like it's divinely guided. So yeah, I mean, maybe you took it out of your control. Maybe a long time ago you said, you know what, whatever's meant to be will be. And if I'm meant to be with somebody, they'll arrive in my life. And lo and behold, here we are. So yeah, you know, that's kind of how it feels like it's coming in. It just feels like it's, you know, coming in divine timing. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Wands. You guys are equals. The Pentacles is coming into me as almost a sense of shared dreams, shared values, shared purpose. You could even be in a very similar, for some of you, a very similar career path. Somebody's a doctor and somebody else is a nurse. You know, it's like you work in the medical field. You could both be doctors, but different types of doctors. You could both be attorneys. You could both be teachers. So it kind of feels like we have similar career paths, or at least similar interests in that area. I also feel like we have similar goals, that we are both forward thinkers, and that's coming into me as planners, planning for retirement, savings accounts, 401ks, paying off debts. So I do feel like we both have this kind of future planning personality, very logical and future planning energy. I have an Emperor. Somebody's always thinking ahead. Somebody who's trying to build something. So I like that. I have a 6 of Wands. I have an Empress. And I have a 7 of Wands. This person isn't going to let you get away, is how it just came into me. This Emperor has met their Empress. Okay, so this King has met their Queen. I mean, we can say it both ways. But this feels like you're perfect for me. I do feel like I have been struggling to find somebody with the same common interests, and also a feeling of I've been having a hard time. I'm attracted to a lot of people, they're saying, but I'm not intellectually on the same level with a lot of people. So it's not that people are beneath you, but if these are two very smart people, they're not going to want to be with somebody that they can't talk to about anything, you know, the world events, politics, life issues, you know, planning ahead. These are both planner. It does feel like a perfect match. It feels like I have been looking for somebody who's my equal. There's definitely a sense of my equal, and also a feeling of I meet a lot of people, but they're just not at the same level. Okay, so you guys all know what I'm talking about, right? You know, like you're like, if they're a nice person, but they're not enough, you know, like there's not enough going on there, you know, like maybe they're boring. Maybe they don't have enough personality. Maybe you feel like you're pulling teeth when you're talking to them. And that's frustrating for somebody who's very bright or has a lot going on in their lives. And, you know, it's like you want an equal who like you need to be stimulated intellectually as well as physically. So I do feel like it took a long time to find this kind of equal match. And I think that that's what we're holding on to, or what will be exciting. I feel like you've put me under a spell. You know, what have you done to me? I always love that energy. It's kind of like I'm falling hard. And what have you done to me? You know, just this feeling of, you know, kind of, I don't know who I am right now. You know, it's just, I'm not myself, right? When you first start falling in love and you say, you know, you've cast a spell on me. What have you done to me? It's cute. Self-love, boundaries. Yeah, they probably are very attracted to the fact that you're independent and you are strong and emotionally balanced and care about yourself. And, you know, nobody wants to take care of somebody and enter into a relationship where they spend all their time trying to fix somebody. So they could see you as, you know, you're just very emotionally pulled together and you take very good care of yourself. I have trapped. I don't want to be trapped. I don't want my heart to be held hostage. I want to be able to be myself. So we've got two very independent people here, and we could both be deciding that, you know, I like the life that I have. I mean, I like my house. I like my job. I'm not looking to settle down with anybody, but I want a companion. I want a friend. I want somebody in my life. So somebody who says, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I feel like I can't get out of it. So that could be going on as well. I have a surprise. I love this. There's a little bit of this love took me by surprise, I think. I think the Emperor knows what they want. Empress knows what they want, but it's just so hard to find somebody that you want to be with. It's so hard to connect to somebody that you enjoy on all different levels. So when it starts to happen, there is a sense of wow to it. There is a sense of, you know, I can't believe this. And yeah, I'm drunk in love. I mean, that's definitely, you know, this kind of what have you done to me? And crazy in love, they're saying. I love that. Crazy in love. So I think you're going to find that this person, and I feel like it's both ways. I mean, I'm going to say crazy in love on both sides, that it's not just somebody who's love bombing you. It's you feel the same way. Your head is spinning. You can't stop thinking about this person. This person goes to kiss you and, you know, literally takes your breath away. So those things do happen when we fall in love. It's beautiful. Spirit, what else do you want me to know about this connection? They're having dreams about you. All these autumn leaves are jumping out at me. So we could have someone who was born in like September, October, November, something like that. So we could have let's see, We could have a Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, even Sagittarius energy coming in. I have severe allergies. Okay, so somebody who maybe has to go and get shots for allergies. I could have a water sign. I could have a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Music will be playing when they ask you out. They have music in the background. They could be somebody who always has music playing in the house as opposed to like a TV on in the background. They like music. Likes to use their middle name. Could be their father and them both have the same name. So maybe they use their middle name, or part of me feels like it's one of those names that is like first initial and then second initial of their middle name, like a DJ, BJ, MJ, you know, like somebody who has like one of those kinds of names, like a nickname. So middle name, nickname, something like that for someone. I have enjoys landscaping, gardening. I like to work in my yard. That tells me I have a yard. I have a house with a yard. 3 to 5 year age difference. Okay. Visits the beach. I love the beach. I like to vacation at the beach. I like to go away once a year to the beach. And has a very unique smile. I'm going to say has a very genuine smile, has a beautiful smile. Could be the first thing that you notice about them. It could be, you know, they have great teeth. I love your smile. I think you're beautiful. Let's see what soul connection this is. Let's see if this is, what kind of soul connection is this, Spirit? I think it's great. I mean, I think that, you know, Spirit is saying you finally have found, you waited long enough was the first thing. And then it was a sense of somebody falling hard. Our souls are aligning. We definitely are perfect match intellectually. We are connecting on a much higher level than anybody we've ever met. So this person's able to hold your attention. Very interesting, long conversation, Spirit just said. And I have a soulmate connection. A profound and timeless bond links you to your soulmate. This connection transcends lifetimes, bringing a sense of familiarity, comfort, and deep unconditional love. So, you know what? You finally waited a lot. You're finally aligned with your soulmate is what they're telling you. So this wait is going to have been worth it. Let's put this out to the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I appreciate them all. If you'd like to book a private reading, I'll put my link in the description below. KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.